Alrighty, so what are we doing here in Pioneer this evening? We're going to be playing two decks tonight. The very first one is Lotus Storm. I put it as Lotus Field. Lotus Storm. So Storm is a name for decks that usually would use the Storm mechanic, which incentivizes you to play as many spells as possible in a single turn in order to generate a large, quote, storm count and kill your opponent with a single spell. Now, this deck is not actually playing any cards with the Storm mechanic, as none of them are legal in Pioneer, which I believe is true. I'd have to actually check. However, what this deck is doing is taking a bunch of game actions in a single turn in a combo-style deck that is going to generate huge amounts of mana with the card Lotus Field. Lotus Field is hexproof. It enters the battlefield tapped. And when it enters the battlefield, you have to sacrifice 2 lands. So hexproof is a plus side, but everything else seems like a downside. Why are we playing this? Well, you can tap to add 3 mana of any one color. So this is a land that taps for 3. It requires you to sacrifice 2 lands to put it into play, and so it's not normally netting you any particular benefit in its gameplay. But what you can do is if you use cards like Vizier of Tumbling Sands, and more importantly, Pore over the pages, you can untap lands. And when you untap this, if you're paying, say, 2 mana, you generate an extra mana. You put in, or you tap it for 3, and then you spend 2 to untap it, and you get to draw a card. In the case of Pore over the pages, if you have 2 Lotus Fields, you tap 2 Lotus Fields, you get to untap 2 lands, so that's 6 mana generated, you spend 5, and you get to draw 3 cards and discard a card. So both of these are digging us into our deck. Then we also have the card Hidden Strings, which just says you may tap or untap target permanent. You may tap or untap another target permanent. So that can untap 2 Lotus Fields as well. So all of these things are helping us dig through our deck and or generate large amounts of mana. So 4 Lotus Fields is pretty good for that, but we're definitely also going to play Sylvan Scrying to find more copies of Lotus Field, and then more importantly, Thespian Stage. And the reason Thespian Stage is great, as with Dark Depths, you get to circumvent some of the downsides of your land. Thespian Stage, while in play, can become a copy of Lotus Field, thus not needing you to sacrifice any lands to get you beneficiary Lotus Field. So you can put 2 or 3 or 4 Lotus Fields into play, and at that point, you're going to have 9 or 10 mana. You're going to have the ability to dig deeply through your deck, and you're going to be able to find some of your payoff spells. Now, Omniscience is our one main decked one. Dig Through Time helps us dig further. And this deck is opting to play 4 copies of Fae of Wishes. So Fae of Wishes is a creature for 1 and a blue. It's a 1/4 flyer, and it has 1 and a blue, discard 2 cards, return Fae of Wishes to its owner's hand, which is a little strange. But on the adventure side, it's got Granted, which is 3 and a blue, sorcery adventure. You may choose a non-creature card you own from outside the game, reveal it, and put it into your hand. So which win conditions are we getting? Well, we've got a second copy of Omniscience on the sideboard. Then we've got Enter the Infinite and Jace, Wielder of Mysteries. So the 2-card win here is or the 3-card win, we're looking to put Omniscience into play, either by wishing for a copy of it first, playing the Omniscience, and then continuing, or playing the one in the main deck. Then you pick up your Fae of Wishes, or you play your Fae of Wishes, you pick up your Fae of Wishes, and then you wish for Enter the Infinite, which allows you to draw your entire library and then put 1 card back on top. And then you can wish for your Jace, and then you can play your Jace plus the Jace targeting yourself and win the game. So Jace said if you would draw a card while your library has no cards in it, you win the game instead. The wish board here, as we colloquially refer to this Granted as a wish, which is a cute name because it's wish granted, we have what is referred to as a wish board. So we've got 1 copy each of Fog, Fog, Finale of Revelation, Omniscience, Enter the Infinite, Jace, Anger of the Gods, Kiora, Master of the Depths, and Ugin the Spirit Dragon. And then we've also got 4 copies of Leyline of Sanctity. This is our actual sideboard cards, and 3 copies of Mystical Dispute. So this protects us from Thoughtseize and Lobotomy effects that our opponent might use against us. And Mystical Dispute allows us to fight against counterspell-based decks. Leyline, of course, looks unplayable, but actually with Lotus Field in play, you can easily use that. So we're going to hop into a league here. Hopefully Roy the Boy Pasarathanathan is going to be joining us a little later on Skype, and we'll see how she goes. I got slaughtered yesterday playing Is It Phoenix in a league. I went 1-4. That was not on stream, but I had a rough time of it. One of my good judge friends wrote an article about this. Oh, can't get to. Okay, cool. So Roy is in chat. And I will get him on Skype in a moment. Let's switch this over to this thing, and then Roy is not online. Aren't you though? Aren't you? Calls that one. Call this one. Call him. Just do it. Do it now. Stream Decker. Oh, there we go.
Hey,
well, howdy there, friend.
you won the game of phone tag.
I did. Game of Phones is belong to me.
Yes.
Can
you imagine how upsetting it would be if that was the actual theme song to Game of Thrones?
I don't know. I think it would be. I think it'd be phenomenal. I enjoyed the all the different can't you remember that time I was in the Four Peters? Like I enjoyed the hell out of that. So
just seeing though, like Game of Thrones content after that.
Oh yeah, but like wouldn't that make what it would be that would be the theme song when they do the Game of Thrones parody episode.
Oh,
like
well,
when
yeah,
they did the
Blue
Harvest for Star Wars.
Yeah.
All right. So
yep.
we're doing a lot of wheel spinning here in game 1. I would like to draw a Lotus Field. That's not a Lotus Field. Do I bottom another land? I don't think so. I think I do. I think we're just looking for combo pieces here. It's not a combo piece. Still looking for the Lotus Field. Pour over the pages is good once we find combo, but I still think... I'm nervous being against red. And it looks like Boros aggro. I don't know how good our combo deck is. It's going to be firing. On the plus side, picking up Dig Through Time is pretty sweet.
Also, you've got a phenomenal blocker.
Yeah, I mean, so that's one of the things is if I want to play dirtily decks in Pioneer, might have to start rocking some Arboreal Grazers. So as I said to the stream yesterday, I played Is It Phoenix off stream, and I went 1-4, and it was two mono red aggro decks and one of the Gruul aggro decks, just beating me up.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
What did you play again? Sorry.
The Is It Phoenix?
Oh, Is It Phoenix? Okay.
Yeah. So I don't have any way to take this off the table.
It doesn't hit Dig Through Time. Whatever.
Yeah, it's gonna be fine. I think cast Growth Spiral and hope to hit something useful. Because I can't cast Dig yet.
Are you just dead to this Eidolon?
No, because a lot of my spells are very expensive. And like I can eventually wish for Anger of the Gods and wipe them. So, but do I play Vizier? Do I play a copy of Vizier and just have it as a blocker?
1/3 probably lines up well.
I mean, it might die, but it's gonna take some hits before it does. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I think this is I think this build is mildly novel because it's got the Wishboard. instead of having a bunch of main decked like oddness. All right, on the plus side, they're idolining themselves.
Well, yeah.
The stream decker should be updated.
Yeah, no. What I'm saying is, you said this one has the wish board, but what I'm surprised at is that the
Most
other
of them
ones
don't. Yeah. Well, you remember playing against it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and they had Ral and Expansion Explosion in their main deck.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Yeah, it was a time. They were winning with infinite Expansion Explosion. Well, that's super inconvenient. Oh, we might be super dead.
Oh boy.
How the hell do you beat double Eidolon? None of our cards do any. Well, I guess I could cycle for 1 mana. I guess I could have used that to fog one of the creatures. Yeah. I think I'm going to play another Grazer, honestly. Oh, this is going to make me take 4. Oh, well. Hopefully but yeah, I mean, yeah, but it's... Oh, we'll see. Double. Oh, boy. Oh, look, though, they're at 12. We're winning.
Yeah, that's the word that I'd use. Definitely. Winning.
Is it weird that I want some of my creatures to die so that I can dig through time more easily?
Yeah, it's not weird at all.
Yeah, but
it's like flaunting your superiority because you're the only one that can cast spells that don't get hit by Eidolon.
Yeah, right?
They wild slashed you?
They did? They're skewering me. Oh no, they're skewering my Vizier.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. So I could cast a Growth Spiral in response, but
oh boy.
Skewering my Vizier, you say? Alright, I'm going to get my untap, might as well. Then he gonna die. And then they get through for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I go to 3. No, actually they're gonna go through. Yeah, they're gonna go through for 7. So probably dead.
Yeah, you can't cast anything anymore.
Well, I can cast Dig Through now.
Yes, this is true. And you can even cast it this turn.
Oh. Wait a minute. All right, so
you get yourself 2 Lotus Fields.
Well, yeah, I mean, hold on. So 2 mana, play Lotus Veil, okay. Sack these. And then can untap both my lands, then copy Lotus Veil, and
if
then
you cast a spell, you just die.
Yeah, that doesn't get me anywhere. Cool. Yeah. Good to know. So we died.
2 Eidolons.
Yeah, which makes me think that Leyline of Sanctity isn't actually that useful in this matchup. I don't think it's in here for that one.
I think it's in here for discard.
Yeah, that's what I think. So I think as well. So, and I don't think Mystic Dispute is useful. So I think we're just supposed to rock the main deck and then be better with this combo.
Do you fog?
I think it's in the wish board, right? There's more copies in the deck by leaving it there, right?
Yeah, I guess.
And Anger's a board wipe.
Blue and a green, effectively.
Yeah, fog. But I don't think that's supposed to be a problem when you get to it.
Okay. Are you bored? You're not boarding in Anger either.
Again, it's there for like you putting 1 copy in my deck and stopping my Fae of Wishes from being able to wish for it seems like that's absolutely incorrect. The matchups that this sideboard has hedged for are clearly black discard and counter magic. So I think that's telling me that this is supposed to be an okay matchup. We're gonna mull this. We're gonna keep this. Omniscience
Gee, I
goes
wonder
on the
what I'm putting
bottom.
back.
Oh, I don't know, Roy. Gee, I don't know, Roy. I don't know. Let's just put that on customer spell on the bottom. Don't need that guy. Not yet, anyway. All right. That's a good draw. Do I cast a Fae of Wishes as a blocker? I think so.
Yeah, I think you just not jump, stall.
Yeah, exactly. I like walls. Walls are a sweet card type. This isn't even a wall. It can attack for 1.
What's your favorite wall?
Wall of Razors, not close.
Wall of Razors?
Yeah, look that boy up. Wall
I'm looking it up right now.
Razors. I believe it's from Tempest.
Just first strike? It's a 4-1.
It's huge. So Chris, back in the day, had a Rolling Stones deck. And Wall of Razors is a beefy boy. All right.
Boy.
So we're going to float. We're going to cast Lotus Field. Then we're going to opt. I guess I could have opted first. We'll draw that. And pass the turn. Alright, we've officially completed phase 1. Get a Lotus Field into play.
Hexproof, annoying mechanic.
Yeah, I mean, it is, but like, there's no playable land destruction in this format, so...
There's Field of Ruin.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. There is. But I don't think the little red deck would play that.
No. This isn't about the red deck. It's just more about having hexproof.
No, I understand. I get that.
Yep.
So this taps blue, green. See if we get anywhere. Hey!
Thespian stage.
That's the best possible draw, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Temple of Mystery is going to have to come down next turn. And we're good. Cool. So we can generate 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 mana already next turn. Oh, no, wait, we can go up more. So 11, 12. We can generate 12 mana right now.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, and that's with a tapped Temple of Mystery. Hidden Strings is very, very powerful in this deck, even though it's very dubious looking. Of course, we are getting hit by 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so going to 9. So we could combo off here, though. That's more mana, in theory. So, Scry. We gotta hit a dig through time or something. Gonna twiddle that one. We're totally... No, we can't draw the Omniscience, right? Because we haven't cycled yet.
No.
Do I? Okay, good. Perfect. Pour over the pages.
Oh, boy.
All right. We're kind of doing it. We're kind of going.
A lot of clicking.
Untap up to 2 lands. Oh yeah, well we're playing a combo deck. We got to take all the game actions. Ditch the Sylvan Scrying. Or ditch the Thespian state? No, ditch the Sylvan Scrying. There's no other lands worth getting. Blue. Dig through time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope, wait, I'm not casting Treasure Cruise. It's only 6. Okay, we get Fae of Wishes and a Hidden Strings. And I think we might be there. Hold on. So I have Hidden Strings, which gets me plus 4 mana. So I have 2, 3, 4, 5. Then 9. That's actually not as much. Oh no, then the Hidden Strings adds another 4. So 13. And we can play Fae of Wishes, or we can play Granted, and then we have 9 left. So I could Ugin and wipe their board and have a 5 loyalty Ugin. Does he start at 7? He does.
Starts at 7, yeah.
Is that the best thing we can get? I think it is, right?
I think it's the best thing we can cast Because we're one short of Omniscience.
Yeah, but Omniscience doesn't do anything.
Like,
we need more cards in hand for that.
It makes more sense.
So I'll get the hidden strings and go down that line. I think it's possible that the Vizier of Tumbling Sands gets us close enough, but okay. So we go tap for 3, hidden strings, choose these 2, pay that. Yes. Yes. Do I wish to use Cipher? No. Wow, that is obnoxiously worded. All right, so hidden strings again. Choose those 2. Pay 1. Oh, the other option is we could just Ugin and tick up and kill one of their creatures. That's actually probably better, right?
If you do that and they have 2 spells next turn, you die, don't you?
Yeah, it's probably better to just exile. Yes. Yes. No. Okay.
If they have 2 bolt effects or land bolt. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that the deck heard us talking about how many game actions we were having to take, and it was like, hey, hold my beer. You haven't seen how many game actions that Hidden Strings makes you take.
Oh, Hidden Strings.
So we'll cast Ugin for... Hold on. We've got blue, and we'll do red and black, so we'll cast him for Grixis colors. Just to make him mad at his brother.
Wait, how much blue do you have left after this? You can cast the fairy, too.
Yes, I can. So I will leave the 1 blue.
Yeah.
That is a good idea. Exile each permanent. 2. Yep. And then play the Fae.
Yep.
Because I don't want to exile it.
Exile your blocker.
Yeah. Well, and here's the thing. This turn we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana. So I can discard the 2 cards in my hand, pick this up, and then probably wait 1 turn, and then Thespian stage, and then we can wish for something else powerful. So we did take all the game actions. We're down 6 minutes on clock compared to our opponent. But if we're going to...
in a good position here.
Yeah, good-ish. We'll see.
Your opponent's on a 7-turn clock.
Boros Charm me. Yeah, sure. They are indeed on a 7-turn clock. Okay, so... we're going to have 1 billion mana next turn. So, bonk.
Do not attack.
Yeah. I am going to play the other Thespian stage, though.
Aren't you planning on picking it up?
Picking up the Fae of Wishes. Well, I can pick it up and play Granted this turn, but I guess that's not...
If they have Swift Spear into a 3 damage burn spell.
Yeah, I do want to keep it on the table.
Land Swift Spear 3, yeah.
So I can pick it up at the end of their turn, and that gives me... Let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so it's 9 to 11. So that doesn't really get us anything spectacular. Maybe Finale Revelation, I guess. Oh, actually, if we get... Yeah, so if we get 12 mana, Finale is really good. So... Yeah, if I play a Thespian stage, it means that I can't discard to pick this up. So I guess that's the best thing to do. Yeah. All right, let's just sit. It's possible we just get burned out, but so clearly Leyline of Sanctity was we were supposed to bring that in, right? Because we're gonna lose.
Yep, that's how results-oriented thinking works.
Yeah. Is there anything on here that gains us life? No, there isn't.
Yeah, I was thinking about it too.
No, there isn't anything.
The only thing that gains us life is hoping they attack the Jace if you manage to cast Jace.
Yeah. Alright, so do this thing.
Well, the other thing is Ugin alt gains you life. But
yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking of, but I really don't think we have time to get there. Yeah, alright. So we're going to shoot. We're going to shoot. There we go. Shoot you. Okay. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we have 11. So once we wish, we can cast something for 7. Really isn't anything great, huh?
Or you can cast... What is it? You could wish for something and cast the fairy.
Yeah, I was thinking like if I do that, it'd be like Jace, which is like but
You're at 39 cards in library.
it's not to win immediately. It's to start drawing more cards to win eventually.
Okay.
Well, I mean, the only other thing to wish for is a mystical dispute to
Or
stay alive
Kiora.
for one more turn. No, but that keeps me alive way more. Kiora doesn't really keep me alive. She gives me more mana, but doesn't keep me alive. Finale would draw me 5 cards if I cast it for 7, but if I cast it for 3, I guess I could wish for it and just play the Fae and not cast it, and then next turn hope to make it to next turn. Yeah, I think that's what we do. There's like almost no chance we make it to next turn, but with a Fae in play, it's possible.
Yeah.
So we get Finale, cool, and then we cast this, and we clench. Oh, if only there was an Oath of Teferi on my sideboard, because then next turn I could go activate Ugin and then activate him again on the down tick. Yeah. Sick.
Oh boy.
I'm saying. Alright,
Yeah.
did we die? Did we die?
Flip to fairy.
Yep, we died.
So awkward that it costs the same minus to fairy.
Oh, what does?
Oath of Teferi.
Oh, Oath of Teferi? Yeah, yeah. It should cost 4 or 6, but...
Yeah.
I mean, with how bad it is, it could have just cost 6.
Yeah, or even 4.
Yeah, I mean... See, I think this is a good hand, but, like... I'm going to keep it, because we get to go Botanical Sanctum, Arboreal Grazer into Temple of Mystery.
Yeah.
That seems like a really strong start, but I don't have a really good feeling for what...
Op better hit something.
Yeah, it's like... Well, Hidden Strings is like a mulligan until you're ready to go off, right? And that's...
Yeah.
That feels bad, but, like, I haven't played decks like this in a long time, so...
But the feeling with Hidden Strings is like the same feeling you get with most of the cards in the main deck.
What, that they just, like, they're only good when you're going off?
Yeah.
I don't know, like, Opt is definitely there to, like, help you spin.
And Opt, Arboreal Grazer, and the Fairy, I guess.
Yeah, Sylvan Scrying is, again, there to help you find your combo pieces. So, like, there are parts that feel like you're putting things together instead of they just do nothing.
Yeah. There are definitely a few parts.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, your main deck is this cumulative power 4.
Yeah.
No, there's Vizier.
Yes, there's Vizier.
So, sorry.
Cumulative power of 8.
8.
Yeah. If I had all of my creatures in my entire deck in play at the same time, I could kill you in 3 turns.
Yep.
3. But I got to untap 4 lands.
Yeah. Oh boy.
And isn't that the greatest love of all? Loving your lands.
Taking of game actions.
Alright, here we go. Man, I love playing a temple on turn 1, especially as my second land. Yeah. That's just gross. Bottoming the Botanical Sanctum. I don't think I need a second one. I've already got more lands than I know what to do with. All I know what to do with them is to sacrifice them to Lotus Field. More Lotus for the Lotus God. Alright.
Lotus God.
I think we'll take that.
It's quite a ways off.
But yeah, but like...
You can't afford to just give it up. Also,
they're on green, and they didn't have a turn 1 play, so I'm going to assume their hand is a little slow. They're having a little trouble. Uh-oh.
Oh, they're gonna catch up.
Yeah. I wonder if they're on green ramp. And they just have a really clunky hand. Okay, so they drew that, right? I assume.
Yeah.
Let's play this guy tapped. Pass the turn. I want this for when we start going off. What a strange little card to be in that set. I mean, like, I love cycling triggers, just generally, like, cycle twiddle.
I can't remember what was in the set that this.
It's just the cycling theme.
No, but like the untap part.
That has nothing to do with anything in that set. Oh, exert. It works well with exert.
That's it. Yeah.
It does in fact play nice with exert. So my opponent has done nothing for several turns, so that's kind of ideal for this deck. Like, basically goldfishing. We've got Grazer on Grazer violence here.
Yeah.
If I swing with my Grazer, do you think they'd block?
I think they would.
Okay. I think I made a mistake and played a land this turn. I did, but I drew a Grazer.
You needed to play it because of Pore of the Pages.
Oh, that's right. There is a reason I did that.
Yeah.
So, do I discard Grazer, or do I play it to get my Lotus Field in this turn?
I think you play to get the Lotus Field.
But then I have to discard something that juices me.
Hidden Strings is the best twiddler, so probably Vizier.
Yeah, but Vizier draws a card. And right now...
Oh, that's true. So
I think I ditched one of the strings because...
Maybe
I don't think I need quite as much mana as that's giving me. Okay. Sack these two. All right. I'm preserving the maximum number of land names because.
Dead, yeah.
Yeah, that's why. Because of the sick Field of the Deads.
That is banned in Pioneer, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It got hit with Copter. It was a Copter, Field of the Dead, and Once Upon a Time. Ulvenwald Hydra. Yeah, so they're playing the green ramp deck.
Sweet. You can use a Once Upon a Time to find the Field of the Dead, and then make a zombie to crew the Copter.
Exactly. That was the big problem.
That synergy was.
Yeah, that was.
Bonkers.
That's what they needed to get rid of. That was too good. So this doesn't have trample, but we do have enough toughness to block it entirely. So
everything on the battlefield has reach.
Yeah, it's true. Flyers are not getting anywhere. All right, bottoming that guy.
Ooh,
right.
Pore of the Pages.
Yeah, that's good if we have a second field, but it's not good yet. Dig through time. Now we're cooking with propane. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Stormcout is on 3. So Thespian stage. Ooh, I think we can cast the Omniscience next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Yeah. Casting the totals.
15. We have 15 mana, so yes, we can.
Yeah.
So.
Forgot to put the totals.
Yeah. Which doesn't actually get us anywhere yet, so I think. But I can't. I don't have a lot to throw under the dig.
Well, you're going to Pore the Pages.
Yeah, I'm going to Pore. So, yeah, we'll take those, throw these in any order. We're going to play Thespian stage, and we're just going to sit. If they play World Breaker or something similar, and they target any of my lands, I get to respond by Thespian staging into a Hexproof land. So, yeah. That's just why I'm doing that, because I have a breeding pool that's tapped that they probably wouldn't target, but we'll see. Because they can definitely play a fatty. Gonna play a fatty.
I'm just guessing this is for bluffing value?
Yeah, basically. Like, well, they might not realize that that's a thing I can do. Yeah, so there's a World Breaker. What are they targeting?
They're going to target the Thespian stage.
I hope. Nope.
Target
my tap land. All right, well, that's fine. It didn't matter. But I think it was worth doing anyway. I think we're almost definitely going to get there. We'll see. That can get bigger. But then there could be an Ulamog that removes my blockers, so it's worth blocking now. I'm going to activate my Thespian stage.
Thespian stage.
Yes, I rather like the Thespian stage. Okay.
Oh, Stewie.
Yes.
Not to be confused with Patrick Stewart.
No.
Who is quite the Thespian.
He is. Untap. Hey, look, we got dig through time, just like
dig through time.
Dig through time. All right, so Yavimaya Coast goes back.
Yeah.
Thespian stage comes in and is kind of able to net me mana. No, it's not really, but so we play Thespian stage. Oh, if I'm gonna cast Omniscience this turn, I should probably do it as early as possible, right?
Yeah.
That was a misplay. Yeah, that was a misplay. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I can play it right now. So we cast Omniscience, and then we cast Dig Through Time, and then we grab Fae of Wishes. All right, we're there. We won. Cool.
What are you wishing for with Fae of Wishes?
So, because we already have an Omniscience, you go Fae of Wishes, cast one Omniscience. Oh, I'm supposed to play Granted.
Yeah.
It's okay. It doesn't matter. Hidden Strings.
Yeah.
No, it's fine. We still get there. It's fine. So, hold on. Correcting my mistake. All right, discard these two, because why not? All right, so, Granted, cast with Omniscience. Cool. Use the ability. Yes. Enter the Infinite. Cast with Omniscience. I'll draw my entire library. I will put any card that isn't one of my Fae of Wishes on top. I will find another Fae of Wishes. There. Granted, cast with Omniscience. Yes. Jace. Gotta find the end of my hand where the Jace was added. Cast with Omniscience. Plus on self. Mill's the last card of my library. Draw a card. Dunzo.
Sweet. That combo's sick.
Yeah, the actual winning with this one is very clean. There's not a lot of clicking involved, which is nice. Okay, so do I bring in Mystical Diffuse against the ramp deck? I think I can, because it clunks them up. Like, there's turns where they're like, oh, here's my ramp thing. Or do I just, like, combo off in their face?
What can you afford to take out?
That's the interesting question. Like, Opt in theory, because it just gets me closer to combo. Arboreal Grazer is not particularly great. Like, I could cut, like, 2 of them, maybe. Because it's really good on, like, turn 1 through 3, and then after that, it's just air.
But you'd like to have it on turn 1, 2, 3.
Sure, but, I mean, still variance is going to get variance. So...
Yeah, but boarding out more Grazers is going to make it less likely.
No, I understand that. I'm just... But then having the Mystical Dispute can be a game breaker, right?
Is it? Because the things that you care about are... Isn't the Hydra also a cast trigger?
Probably, but having it not hit play, like, depending on what their hand is, like, I think we just stick with the combo oriented version, I guess, is where my thinking is pointing me.
No, it's an ETB trigger, but that's besides the point, I guess.
No, just generally the broad strokes are, do I want to slow down my combo or consistency in order to quote unquote disrupt them? And the disruption I'm getting is just not worth it. This is medium. But how many lands do I have in my deck? Because
you only really have 1 land here.
Yeah, no, I understand that. So there's 19 non-Lotus Field lands in my deck, and I need one in 2 draws.
Yeah, and you have an Opt is a redraw, I guess.
Yeah. Wait, do I have an Opt?
No, but if you...
Oh, if I hit an Opt. Yeah, okay, so 19 plus 4, Stat Trek's not showing me the calculator. HyperGeo. Karsten likes, what is it, 80%?
In his older article, it was like 80, in the 80s.
22.
But in the newest ones, he was in around 90, I think.
Sample size 2... Sorry, number of successes in samples 22. Number of successes in population only need 1. Sample size. Yeah. Cool. Yes? Did I do it right? No. I did it right the previous time. Number of successes in population, 22. Sample size, 2. Successes in sample. There we go. I got this flip around. So it looks like we're on 66 to hit either an opt or a land. How good is this hand after that? It's not that good, right?
Nope.
Okay, ship it. Much better.
Yep. This is actually significantly better.
Sure, but I mean, that wasn't guaranteed. We toss back one of the sanctums.
Yeah.
And we go turn 1 sanctum into breeding pool, turn 2 growth spiral, Lotus Field, maybe.
Yeah.
Toss that back. Done. Cool. Opponent also mulliganed? Also mulliganed. Cool. So possibly a slow start from them. Got that Grazer. Hey, look. It's another growth spiral. Just throwing sloths at each other.
Yeah.
Trigger. Do that. Nope.
Most importantly, going nowhere fast.
Yes. And until we just start slamming haymakers. Like both of our decks are like nothing, giant thing that kills you. Yeah. What the hell happened? You, my friend, got Timmied.
Timmy. Oh, Timmy. Timmy versus Jimmy. Who do you prefer?
Creeper fight! I prefer Cartman, obviously.
Cartman is definitely the one I relate to most on the show.
Of course it is. It's because you're an evil, evil human, Roy. You're one of the best people I know, and somehow you're just pure evil. Hey, look, it's a Pore over the pages.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Holy crap. Well, that bit is officially... that bit officially refers to no real human, and will occasionally be inspired by real humans, but is now Peter Griffin plays MTG.
Yes.
Peter Griffin plays Modern. Oh, that's a draw.
Thespian stage.
Okay, so we can go blue, green, cast a growth spiral, and then hit a second Lotus Field.
So just
decline to play it.
Stage. You can just play it. Sack Thespian stage and
but I don't. Full. But Thespian stage is a Lotus Field without needing sack lands.
Yeah, that's true.
This is a card in my hand for Fae of Wishes.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I just noticed that. I just realized that you went down land.
I gotcha. And like it could come into play later because if I draw a land in the next turn and then have a growth spiral or a grazer, then I can cheat the Lotus Field in and then sack the new land plus the breeding pool and have 3. Although with this deck, it's interesting to note that a third Lotus Field, generally speaking, doesn't do a lot for you. Like if you're using it to up your raw mana, it's fine, but it doesn't combo with any of your cards in any particular way. So Worldbreaker is going to exile our breeding pool, which is okay-ish, but now they're going to fetch another one, which I guess is fine because a lot of the things, like, we really just need the 2 Lotus Fields for the most part. Like, having more mana is good, but...
Do you think they play Ballista?
I would assume so. Probably... No, actually, the list I've looked at, probably... I think they... Well, they play 0 or 3. I don't know if they'd keep it in against us, though. That would probably be something they would likely sideboard out. Okay, so we're going to Pore. Up in that storm count. So draw, discard. Okay.
Are you just discarding Lotus Field?
What the hell? I clicked both those lands, right? Whatever.
I think so.
I
missed it.
Like 100% sure that I did, but whatever. So we're down mana. I don't think we're actually fully going off this turn, so I guess it does. I think I discard Sylvan Scrying, right?
Sylvan Scrying. Is that more useless than Lotus Field?
Yes. No. Yes?
Because
I
with
don't.
Sylvan Scrying, grab a Thespian stage and
That's
actually up
true.
your mana count.
Oh,
Lotus
actually,
Field
you know what?
nothing.
So I haven't played a land yet this turn. So if I get the Thespian stage, I can play it and make another Lotus Field right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. And then next turn it's our goal to go off because we're not in danger of being killed here.
Nope.
We have time. So this is one of the gross things about this deck is like, oh, you want to interact with me? Nah, I don't.
Yeah, hexproof.
I don't think so. I'm Bogle Storm. I think that was one of the slang names it got when it was in Modern at first.
Bogle Storm.
Well, because it was like people eventually came to the name Twiddle Storm because it plays a lot of twiddle effects, but someone at some point was like, oh, it's like Bogle Storm because you can't interact with the one permanent. It's actually even harder to interact with than Bogles because like Armageddons are not as frequently printed.
Yeah. I think the only thing that reliably interacts with is like what, Alpine Moon?
Yeah, Alpine Moon, Blood Moon does it.
Well, yeah, and Damping Sphere.
Yeah, Damping Sphere. Damping Sphere wrecks them. That makes sense. I was wondering what. So I saw some Damping Spheres in the sideboards of some of the decks that were doing well in the challenge over the weekend, and I was like, what are those in there for? And it's this deck, 100%.
Oh yeah,
it crushes this deck. Yeah. Well, maybe on the blue-black sideboard we'll toss in one or two. So we're gonna block the Llanowar Elf. Just take 5 and be on an incredibly slow clock. Wow, they did nothing. All right, I guess we're probably just going to win then. So blue, 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 blue. Wait, I don't even need to do that.
Wait, you didn't, yeah.
Dig. Blue, blue. And we dig. So Hidden Strings is +4 mana, Pore of the Pages. Well, that's not even. There wasn't anything else worth taking there, so. Okay, blue, blue, blue. Blue, blue, blue. So Pore. So this time I'm going to make 100% sure it highlights 2 lands. To untap up to 2 lands. 1, 2. Okay. I'm going to discard this extra Lotus Field. We've got 1,000,000 mana here. That's an approximate guess. So we're going to opt. Sure, I'll take another Dig Through Time. I'm going to cycle a Vizier for +1 mana.
And it's +2 for Dig Through Time.
Yes, exactly. Say okay. I can resolve. Okay, we dig. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, if any deck is going to get dig banned, it's probably this one.
Yeah.
This is just gross.
Just a combo deck.
Fae of Wishes and Hidden Strings. And we have 3 copies of Hidden Strings. So that's, we have 6.
Oh my god. You can cipher onto the Arboreal Grazer.
I could. So we've got 6 mana on board plus 12 in Hidden Strings. So we're there. Cool. Do I wish to use it? Yes. Do I wish to use it? Yes. Do I wish to use Cipher? No. I'm gonna Cipher actually on the second one.
Just the second one.
Wait, hold on. Didn't tap my mana first. Tap for blue. Tap for blue. A1. Yes. 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 Put him there. Right there. Wait, what? What is it? Oh, did I? Choose a creature. There it is. I think it was lagging. Okay.
Yeah, I think it was just lag.
Yeah, okay. So 14. We can go up 2 more. Yeah, because for a while my mana total was like very low, and I was like, what is happening? Why am I afraid I'm about to lose? Do I wish to use Cipher? Yes. Oh, it was on the stack. Got it. Okay. For some reason, it defaults to allowing me to respond to it. Okay.
That's
granted.
Weird.
We're going to go grab Omniscience. So the question here is, if they have a disenchant, do they wreck me on this?
Yeah. But I think you kind of want to
Well,
win.
so if they do, but here's the thing. If they do, I get to respond by playing Dig Through Time and cycling 2 Viziers.
Can you...
I just played it anyway.
Yeah.
They're not holding priority at all.
Play Fairy and... No, I guess Mystical Dispute does nothing.
Okay. No, it's fine. They're just passing anyway. Cast granted with Omniscience. Yes. Grab Enter the Infinite. They're making me quote unquote click through my combo, which is trivial in this deck, so okay.
Oh, look, 2 fairies.
Yep. Oh, I have to put something on top. Put Thespian stage. Granted. Yes. Jace. Test. Plus. On me. We did it!
Yeah.
Alright. 2-0'd the slightly slower deck. Got him.
Ugh. Ramp.
he said while we're playing the obnoxious uninteractable combo deck.
Yeah. Yeah, but we put you out of misery quick.
The green decks tends to put you out of your misery pretty quickly. I think the downside is in both cases when you have to play against these decks and you have to clench, where it's like, oh, maybe they don't have it. Oh, maybe they don't have it. And they always top deck it. We are on the play. I don't think we're keeping this.
I would mulligan.
It just has too many lands. Oh, well. It's like, it's one Pore or one Dig Through Time from being fine, right? And we have time. Yeah, I generally speaking.
You have a Lotus in your hand.
No, we do.
Huh.
We have a turn 3 Lotus Field. I'm going to keep this for science. So we're going to go Temple. We're just looking for gas. When I say gas, I mean scry gas, not ramp gas, because this deck runs on multiple octanes.
There are multiple.
There's multiple engines in this deck. There's the mana engine, and then there's the going off engine. Hold on, I gotta grab bottom that. I have more than enough lands. Cool. Hold on, I'm gonna get a D sweater. Take it off. Oh, we're playing against actual Bogles. Oh, we're gonna. Our uppance has come.
Oh, Arboreal Grazer.
Alright. So we play Sanctum, Grazer, tap.
Wait.
No, we're gonna play the Sylvan Scrying this turn.
Yes.
Yeah. Exactly. And then sorry. I thought it out while I was stripping, and then I thought it backwards because I was like, oh yeah, that's clearly the better line is to get the field, and then.
That's commonly something people say while stripping. I was thinking about it.
I was thinking of this sweet sequence for my Bogle Storm deck, and I forgot it because I was stripping.
Yeah.
One of the nice things about this matchup and several of the others is their life gain is completely irrelevant.
Yeah.
So I can play Botanical Sanctum, play Grazer, put in the Lotus Field. I think that's the best way to sequence this. Yes?
It doesn't make a difference?
Yeah, you're right. It doesn't at all. I'm going to do it the way that I said because I sound clever.
Okay.
And I'm going to float the mana off that and then play that and then play the Grazer and then play the Lotus Field and wait. I can play the second Grazer. Yeah. Okay.
Well, not while it's on the stack.
No, I understand that. I needed to, if I wanted to do the thing that I wanted to do. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like this. 2? Thank God. Alright. In. This one. No. Alright. Depending on how big they can make their guys, we've got some good blocking. So we're going to have time. We just need to start drawing or hitting some draw.
Ooh,
they're playing like a very dirtly version of Bogles. Okay, that's super
like Enchantress Bogles.
Super advantageous for us. I don't think we're quite ready for that yet.
Not yet.
Yeah. Sorry, friend. I think we're just gonna sit. The fact that Vizier can generate me mana is still worthwhile until we're almost dead. So they draw 2 here. That's kind of sweet, actually. Like I really like their deck versus like just playing the actual good aggressive Boggles deck.
It's sweeter.
Yeah.
I don't think it's better.
No, almost definitely not. So this is going to be a 6/6, 7/7. Do I just take the hit from that? I think I do, because I'm almost guaranteed that they're not playing any removal, and the only evasion they play is that, which gives flying.
Why wouldn't you block?
Because it can get bigger next turn, and we can take the hit then. Or we can block then. So sure. you take the non-lethal hit, so you can block the lethal hit.
Yeah. How big is SRAM?
3/2. Big enough that I can't non-jump block it.
Yep.
So, but next turn I can let that hit me and just block. So I've got, in theory, at least 2 more turns here. So they got real big, real fast there.
Yeah.
I'm a little impressed. All right. Growth Spiral. Takes 3 time. Fae of Wishes. That is all right. Kids are all right. It's all right. It's not bad. Like, I'm happy to have it. So with it, I could get a Kiora that gives me even more mana. I could get Finale of Revelation, and that, if I can pump 12 into it, gives me 10 cards, and I get to untap all my mana, which is probably a win if I get there, but...
How are you going to pump 12 mana into it, though?
Yeah, 1, 2... So I've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I have 8 mana next turn. I think I just get Ugin, and then I chump block, and then next turn I catch Ugin and I eat their board. Well, they have 7. They have 7 cards in hand. Oof.
Doesn't matter. Ugin will eat them alive.
You think? I don't know.
It just needs a -2, and then you can do it multiple turns in a row.
Oh yeah, you're right. That's all right. Cool. Granted. And we're gonna chump with both my Grazers this turn because they're not surviving Ugin.
Yeah, they're not.
Ugin knows no friends.
Oh, Ugin.
Turns out that he's Nicol Bolas's twin brother. Who knew?
Yeah.
It's actually kind of neat because the way that all got set up, it was they didn't hint at any of that, which I assume means they didn't write it until they did. But more to the point, it was like, oh, that's kind of neat. And like one's 3-colored, one's colorless, but the way they got there was explained. The whole backstory they did in the 2019 summer was great. All right, hopefully this isn't an armadillo cloak. Hey, look, it's an armadillo cloak. We died. Maybe? Let's see. So how big does that get? 15, 15. I can block 6. So take 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So yeah, I think we're dead.
Double block. Yeah, you take 13.
Yeah. So had we been on the play, we would have been fine. Being on the draw. What? What?
Oh, no,
what?
He takes 9. No, I thought he messed up, but he didn't.
No. How could they have messed up there?
It's just not attacking with the Glade Cover Scout, and then I just noticed he's already declared his attacks.
Yeah,
I thought I clicked through it.
No, they got there. Alternatively, they could have gotten the fog, but that doesn't really...
Cool. I think this is another one where we just snap off the main deck.
I don't think you ever board in this with this deck.
No, you definitely do. Like, specifically against the
Except for
Thoughtseize decks,
Leyline.
and specifically... No, and in Mystical Dispute against counter decks.
I guess.
Oh, that's a rough hand.
So it sucks.
Yeah, throwing it back. That's better.
Yeah.
You're gonna throw back one of the temples?
Why?
Oh yeah, you're right. Well, what do you recommend throwing back? Oh, one of the Sylvan Scryings. Because I got a
Yeah,
Lotus
I'd
Field, so the
throw
Scrying
away
gets me a
one
Thespian
Sylvan
stage.
Scrying.
Yeah, exactly. Cool. They...
Oh,
Again,
sick.
this-
This combos with Lotus Field.
What?
It doesn't.
Okay. I was looking in my hand, I was like, what do I not know about that's in my own hand right now?
Just leaves you. It just Armageddons yourself and leaves a sloth on the battlefield.
Yes, that's a great idea. That is an excellent draw.
Oh boy.
So we're gonna go get. We're gonna go get a Thespian stage and then play Lotus Field, and we're gonna be happy campers. So I mean, like, and compare this to last game is like if we had drawn this near the end there. Actually, did we play a Board of the Pages? I think we played one. So
There was one that was played, I think.
yeah, but we didn't get a second one. We didn't get a dig through time. We did get the dig through time. That's how I think I found the Fae of Wishes. Yeah. Anywho, actually, yeah, I feel like last game was probably average. There's
I would say it's a little below.
yeah. All right. Is it just Thespian stage copy Lotus Field? Pretty sure.
Yep.
Yeah, I think so. Gotta get that F6 equity. Yep. And this turn they didn't have the double creature curve, which is nice. It's a little slower.
Yeah. That being said, they have their draw engine online.
It's true, but it's not as dangerous. I did make a mistake last game in that. Oh boy. Okay. Do we have anything we can wish for that can get rid of that?
Ugin.
Yeah, Eugene. Okay. So we're on the wish for Eugene plan. Got it. Last game I was not considering the fact that they could gain trample, so it might have been worth blocking that first time.
Yeah.
Okay. We can Sylvan Scrying for another Thespian stage to copy Lotus Field because we still need more mana. I can cast Pore over the Pages for +1 mana now. If I'm going to do that, I want to scry first.
You want to play Temple, yeah.
Yeah, so we're going to scry. Hidden Strings is not good yet. Ideally, I want to find a Fae of Wishes this turn. Or is Hidden Strings okay? This puts me at 4 mana.
I don't know what that does, because it's not like it draws you a card either.
Yeah, I'm going to put it on the bottom. So we're going to Pour. Blue, green, green, green.
You're untapping Temple of Mystery, right?
Oh, no.
You floated green, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I could also...
For some reason, I thought Field could only produce blue. I don't know why.
No, I've mostly been tapping them for blue. We have another land here, which means I can wish for... Okay, so... I can wish for the Ugin this turn? No, I can't. I can't play another non-creature spell. I'm going to ditch the Sylvan Scrying.
Don't you need a... No, you already have Thespian stage.
Yeah, I drew one.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm going to play this Grazer. I'm going to drop in this Thespian stage. Oh, it comes untapped, right? So next turn we can go Granted for Ugin, but we can't play it. We can also copy a Lotus Field, and then the turn after that we can just play Ugin. Alternatively, depending on what we draw, no, we have to get rid of the Deafening Silence. So going for Ugin is 100% what we're doing. We are chump blocking every single turn until that happens from here on out, because we're assuming he doesn't pick up trample. Oh, he can't. They can't play multiple enchant creatures now.
Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of sweet. Sure, you just play into the Ugin that I showed you last game. Question mark. Block. I think Ugin's the trump card in this matchup.
Yeah.
So, tap for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Granted. Yes. Eugene. Copy dat with my mana. We're gonna play. Yeah. Well, I can't play the Botanical Sanctum untapped, so to play Fae of Wishes as an extra blocker, like just in case. Don't need another Lotus Field. Cool. And pass the turn. As long as we don't die this turn, we kind of got their number because they didn't draw. The only draw engine they drew was SRAM, which only put them up 1 for 1. And then they're going to get.
Draw engines don't even really matter at this point.
Yeah. So Unflinching Courage means we're going to hit for a bunch here, but we're also going to 5 for 1 of them. So we're going to take 9, 10, 11, 12. We're going to take 12, go to 3. Yeah, they scooped. We were going to go to 3 there, though. That was fairly close.
Yeah.
This is another moment where I go, can I afford to bring in Mystical Dispute to hope to hit their Deafening Silence? I don't think so. I think we just have to kind of pray.
Yeah.
Just clench.
I don't... What Mystical... Do you think boarding 1 in is useful?
For what?
That's what I'm thinking about right now.
I mean, it's got a 1 in 60 shot of showing up and being relevant. And by 1 in 60, I mean like 10 in 60.
Yeah.
Like, if I had been able to counter the Unflinching Courage there, it would have bought me like 3 more turns.
So the thing is, I don't even know if Deafening Silence is the best against you.
It's pretty good. I mean, like, don't get me wrong, I have ways to circumvent it, like cycling.
It's the best for this deck to bring in against you, because it hampers their game plan a lot.
Yeah, it definitely seems to. Well, I think that's why they wouldn't be likely to jam it on turn 1, even if they have it, which I guess means it makes Dispute slightly better in the matchup.
But I don't know if you should take out any combo pieces.
I feel like 1 Grazer and 1 Hidden Strings could be okay.
I think Hidden Strings has been medium, but Grazer is pretty good.
Sure. 1 Hidden Strings, 1 Opt?
Sure.
Yeah, because if we have time to Opt, we have time to Mystical Dispute. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to do it, and then we'll see how it feels. Again, because they're not likely to jam it on turn 1 or 2, because they want to play multiple enchantments in a single turn, I think we can afford to get there. This is slow, but I'm going to keep it. Yeah. It's consistent. And it can draw things to make it go faster. We did keep in all 4 Grazers. It is worth noting that out of all 3 matches we've played so far, my opponents have all declined to comment on my hey there, good luck and have fun. We lost one of those matches, so there's no consistency to being polite wins you matches, but I'm still going to play. I'm going to keep that. Because that means I can Sylvan Scrying for the Thespian stage. Because it seems like the play pattern of this deck is get 2 Lotus Fields into play and then go nuts. For donuts. Okay, so this turn is Coast Scrying for Thespian stage.
Oh, there's a Grafdigger's Cage dog that's been spoiled. Well, it's not Grafdigger's
Cage. The Orzhov one. That's the one that was the first thing I commented to you.
I just realized that, yeah.
Actually, do I play Fae of Wishes here? Because next turn I can Scrying for the Thespian stage and then sack my lands for Lotus Field. Fae has a chance that it gets to block some damage here without dying.
That's reasonable.
Do I want to keep it?
If you keep it, I think you have plenty of cards to discard. I think you just don't want to die.
Yeah. No, I know, but if it's not chump blocking then it's more mana efficient for when I need to start doing stuff to keep it in my hand.
Yeah, that's true. Ugh.
I'm going to play it. My instinct is to play it. And if their guy gets too big too fast, it might block other creatures that they play. Like in that last game, they had to play multiple other creatures around. Yeah. I mean, they didn't have to. They chose to. So next turn we go Scrying for Thespian Stage, Lotus Field. Yeah, so that adds 1. So as long as they don't have another enchantment, then... Which is obviously super unlucky, but... I think this is the exact sequence that... Ooh, that's big.
Oh, shit.
Is that 6/6? Unless they make it bigger, I'm going to take that hit. Cartouche.
Okay,
They made it bigger.
bigger.
It's a 9/9. Jesus, that's not a lot of time. Yeah, I guess we're chump blocking.
Yeah.
Because the problem is next turn they could give it trample.
Yep.
So if we don't block now, we could just die next turn regardless. I think if I actually did the math, that's not true, but... Okay. So we float the mana. I guess it doesn't matter what sequence I do this in. We're in trouble. Alright. Float the mana. Play the field. Sack my lands. Sylvan Scrying for the Thespian Stage. No. Growth Spiral gets more mana to play faster. I don't think it's going to matter.
But you don't know if it's going to grab you Thespian Stage.
No, but I don't need it to. I can just get a breeding pool in to play this turn, and then I have to play the... So this ups my mana next turn.
Yeah, you don't have time to go for Thespian Stage.
Well, I mean, it takes me the same amount of quote-unquote time to go for Thespian Stage, whether I do it now or later. Like, playing the Sylvan Scrying, I don't have a land drop this turn. So if I play it now or I play it next turn, it doesn't matter. But if I play the Growth Spiral now, I get the land for this turn. We might just die, though. 15, 16. So if they have one more enchantment, I think we die.
Yep.
Ethereal Armor and all that's glitters stacking is just...
game.
Yeah, that's too much damage. Jesus! Is that a turn 4 kill? And we blocked once. Whew.
Yeah.
Vogel's deck can kill you, but I mean, a Fatal Push would have stopped them, so...
Yeah, that was a very interactable draw on their end.
So I think there's a good chance that they might have had either another way to sequence it, or they would have clearly boarded differently if they knew my deck was going to be able to kill their stuff. I think it's worth thinking if, like, as we go along, if the linear decks are giving us too much trouble, or as much trouble as we've seen, that it might be worth playing either some Fogs or like Brazen Borrowers in the main deck.
Yeah, Brazen Borrower would be cool.
Yeah, because this deck is essentially, the main deck is all combo. It has literally no interaction.
Is there any value to putting... No, there's not. I was going to ask if there's value to putting Lotus Field in the Thespian Stage in the sideboard, but you just don't have time to wish for the land.
I don't think so, yeah.
Yep.
That seems incredibly sketch to me.
Well, it increases the number of copies you have.
This is slow, but they're on the play. I think we can get things that make it go faster, though.
I think we should mull this.
You do? Right.
Well, what is this? Wait, before you mull, like, what do you expect to do with this hand?
Consistently play my game plan and hope that it's fast enough.
Okay, well then try it out, I guess.
Like, hopefully we're not playing against someone who's going to kill us on turn 4, although out of all the matches we've played, the two decks that have killed us on turn 4 have won those matches. So I guess the idea is we should be mulliganing more aggressively in the dark.
Yeah, I think in the dark it makes sense to mulligan more, but if you
No,
like,
no, I sent it. Let's keep
Okay.
this one. It's slightly improved. I'm gonna chuck Breeding Pool. Yeah. It's actually.
and Arboreal Grazer's great.
Yep. Oh, or Arboreal Grazer is likely the best Gram spell in this format.
Yeah.
It is so powerful when I compare it to Elvish Mystic and Llanowar Elves. And
Yeah.
the mono green deck and this deck might get that card banned. I'm gonna keep that. Yeah.
Does the mono green deck play Grazer?
We already played against it. The ramp deck, the
the
Eldrazi
ramp
deck.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking about the Devotion deck.
Okay, so I'm gonna block, even though they could theoretically sack their treasure and kill my Grazer.
I don't think that matters, yeah.
Yeah, that's what he's there for. Yep. They're just burning their mana. They just sacked it for white, so. Also, can we give some props to our opponent for playing Captain Leonary Storm? That's sweet.
I don't know if I like it better than the slot, though. Goes too fast.
Fetch Thespian stage. Okay. So then we get to go stage next turn, stage the turn after, and then we'll have, in theory, 10 mana the turn after that. So hopefully we don't die before that point. And I think we can cast Granted on that second turn, so... Possibility Storm. Oh, that's...
Sick.
Well... Alright. So this turn, we Thespian stage. And then... Next turn... I can play Thespian stage and copy, and I can also play Sylvan Scrying? Or I could also play... So Granted doesn't get to be Granted?
Uh...
No, it flips into the next sorcery.
Yeah, that's
so I think I just played the Sylvan Scrying and see what it hits. But actually, let's go look at the deck list, because... Well, what does Sylvan Scrying come... So actually, if I play Fae of Wishes and it hits another Fae of Wishes, I can play Granted, and it costs me less mana.
Really?
Yes, really. That's how that works.
Oh, okay.
The problem is, it's going to be almost impossible for me to win, because when I play Jace, he just mills through the deck and then stays in deck. No, it goes on the bottom afterwards. So I don't know if I can win with that Possibility Storm on the battlefield.
Yeah, I don't think you can.
I'm not sure.
Because you can't cast Ugin either.
Nope.
Oh boy.
I think the sideboarding for this match is going to be hilarious, because I'm going to bring in everything.
Just bring in both Ugin and Jace.
Yeah, so I think what I do here is go copy that, tap, okay, 1, 2. Then we're going to play Sylvan Scrying, see what that turns into.
What happens if you cast a spell and there are no other copies?
Yeah, so when a player casts a spell from their hand, they exile it.
Yeah.
You exile cards from the top of your library until you hit a card at the same time. So say there isn't one. You go through your whole deck, right?
Yeah.
Then put all the cards exiled with Possibility Storm on the bottom in random order. So basically you just shuffle the card in.
Yeah.
You don't get anything and you shuffle your library.
Yeah. Okay.
So I hit a Pore over the pages for 2 mana off my Sylvan Scrying, so that's sweet. Untap 2 lands. We have a million Fae of Wishes in the hand. Which is unfortunate, because that means there's less Fae of Wishes in my deck. But I think discard the Thespian stage. Okay. I've got 2 mana. I want to hit. Well, I've got 8 mana. I think we're just gonna do a bunch of stuff this turn and just see what happens. So if I cast Fae, I can hit Fae or Arboreal Grazer.
Or Vizier.
Yeah. If I cast Hidden Wishes, I can hit Pore over the pages. Let's do that one first. I like how it asks me to choose targets, but it doesn't know it's not going to get cast. Wait, it hit one anyway. Yes. Also yes. No. Cool. So I guess we cast Fae of Wishes until we hit one. I mean, it's, you know, cast. We have a blocker. It's fine. I don't have a land to play. So tap for 3 blue. Play this. Yeah. Flips into Vizier. Cast it. Fae of Wishes. Cast it. Grazer. Okay. I think we're just done for now. Guess I can play the other Vizier and try to flip into a Fae of Wishes. Or I could cycle it to try to hit a sorcery. We're fine. We'll just chill out for a turn. They could kill me right here, so maybe that's the wrong choice. I don't know. Playing with this possibility on Storm in the battlefield is really stupid, so...
You're just playing to see what else you see in the...
No, I think they just won the game, because they're going to flip into Enter the Infinite... They did it? What? They were supposed to win the game there, unless the...
I think they didn't cast a sorcery.
They didn't. But the reason that they would do that is because the Enter the Infinite is stuck in their hand. Usually they only play one copy.
Yeah.
Which is the downside to playing that deck. They could be trying to build up to enough mana to cast it. I think it's 13. So, alright. So we're going to cast Dig Through Time, which is not going to be a dig... Oh, no, wait. Is it? No, it can turn into a Dig Through Time, or it can turn into a Growth Spiral. Wow. Let's see.
It's a huge swing.
Yeah. So, pretty decent. No, sorry, it can turn into an Opt.
Oh.
Yeah, it's in their hand. That's rough. This is a really stupid game.
So, I'm thinking about Possibility Storm. So, if you wish for the first Planeswalker,
yeah,
it shuffles it into your deck.
Right.
So, if you
wish for a second Planeswalker and you play it, it will definitely get the first one.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But here's the thing. In order to wish for something, I need to hit Fae of Wishes off of Possibility Storm, which involves casting creature spells.
Yeah.
So I guess I should have played my Vizier there.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. Yeah, I should have played the Vizier there. That was definitely the right strategy. I made a mistake. Cast Sylvan Scrying. Why the hell not? I guess we'll get another Thespian stage. More mana can't possibly lead me wrong. Can I play it? No, I already need a land drop. Alright, okay. Yeah, I just need to...
Do you think Blast Zone is worth considering in this deck?
Probably.
Because you can get it to ridiculously high numbers. And it's a good main deck way to remove things. Or it could be a good main deck way to remove things. I don't know if it is, though.
It's alright. I mean, so... No, it's a good thought. I agree with you, because, like, we clearly have time to crank it, right? Like, we just played Sylvan Scrying.
Yeah.
F6 through his turn. I'm gonna keep blocking. Lotus Field. Dental Plan.
Dental plan.
Dental Plan.
I don't get that reference.
It's The Simpsons, bro. Everything's The Simpsons to me.
No,
It's,
no. Like,
It's so it was the last exit to Springfield. Quite possibly the best episode ever, especially according to some Simpsons writers. And they're giving up the dental plan for a keg of beer at every one of their meetings. And Homer's Homer's thinking about it. Dental plan. Lisa needs braces. Dental plan. Lisa needs braces. If we give up the dental plan, I'll have to pay for Lisa's braces. Oh, okay. I missed turning my Thespian stage into my 4th Lotus Field, but don't worry. We drew a breeding pool, so we don't get to do anything. So my opponent is going to get to their 13 mana. Right now. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Mystic, yeah.
14. Yeah, they have 14 now. But if they cast it, it just goes back in the deck. So they need to cast it, then they need to draw another adventure creature that has a sorcery.
Mm-hmm.
So this is going to be hilarious because they're going to play a 13 mana spell, and it's going to do nothing.
Yeah.
So we're still okay for some time. This is going to be the legitimate highlight of this league for sure, because they just
screenshot their deck.
Can I?
I don't know. There's a revealed card zone, no?
Oh yeah, there is. I mean, I guess we should for clarity.
I don't know.
I know. I think this is the picture that goes on Twitter.
They're playing Questing Beast.
They are. They're actually they're playing like a more beat downy, less all in combo version, I guess. So I forgot to do that last turn. Yes, it's fine. Yes, I'm blocking the 6/2. Oh! He got another treasure. He got one. Oh my god! He finally killed another grazer.
They're gonna be out of gas.
I mean, I'm much deeper in my deck than this.
Oh boy.
Alright, gotta float the mana. Play Lotus Field. Sack the lands. Five fields.
You can afford to sack 2 Lotus Fields.
I could. I choose not to, Roy. I choose not to.
This is what it must feel like to be Mr. Burns.
Damn him. Damn his oily hide. Chandra, sure. Does she turn into a different Chandra? She does. Okay.
I think so.
Yeah, she does. That's probably the only planeswalker in the deck. And they plus a possibility storm on the top of their deck, so they will choose to deal 2 to me.
Yeah, now that they have the Chandra, we're just dead.
Most likely, I'm still gonna stick it out because we've stuck it out this far. We might as well, right?
I'm just assuming you're playing to the clock, but you're the one that's getting flagged.
What? No, I'm still okay with that draw. Yeah, I'm sticking it out. No, I was playing into our strategy of play a creature spell, hit a Fae of Wishes, use the Fae of Wishes to do granted.
Okay, so I was kidding when I said that.
You got to make that more clear, because I was like, well, because did you see how much nothing they were doing? To be fair.
Yeah, they didn't do it like on it. If you found another 1-powered creature,
yeah,
we've been set back so far.
Right. The question is, knowing that they're playing Possibility Storm, do I board in all 3 of my planeswalkers?
I think you leave Jace in the sideboard, but you bring in the other 2.
I guess that makes sense because one turns into the other.
Yeah.
But if I draw the wrong, so if I draw Ugin, I guess having Ugin in my hand is not bad.
Yeah, I think Ugin's fine.
I'm gonna board out the main deck Omniscience because I can just wish for the other one. And
But then the other one doesn't hit an enchantment.
what?
Like if you cast the other one.
Oh, right. If I wish
Yeah.
for it, having the second one in my main deck. Well, so
Mystical Dispute, I think, is not so hot.
no, it is. It definitely is all right, especially if I'm on the play.
Okay.
The question is, what do we board out? Like 2 ops and a Grazer, and then 2 hidden strings.
I don't know. Is Kiora worth it?
She's better. Like if there's not a possibility storm, she's fine because she untaps the Lotus Field, so she pluses for 3 mana.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, theoretically, right? On that game, she could have been.
Yeah.
And then I need just we're fine there. Cool. Yes. I'm gonna keep this. It's slow, but
that's the Lotus Field.
Yeah, exactly. I have 2 Thespian stages, so like 1 Pore over the page, and we're off the races.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that is an okay draw. So, because I have this in my hand, depending on what they play next turn, if they have the potential to have 5 mana the turn after, we might not play out our game plan as quickly. Yeah. So we'll see what they play this turn.
You want to play Lotus Field next turn and play the Thespian stage for the turn after, so you can hold up activating Thespian stage or countering the spell.
Right, but if they ramp again this turn, they can play Possibility Storm after I play my Lotus Field and I'm tapped down.
Yeah, that's true.
That's Rebel Master. That's not ramp. Good.
That is not good.
No, it's fine. Like, it's
better than Possibility Storm, I guess, or a ramp card. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, it means I'm playing Lotus Field. It's not fine, but it means I'm playing Lotus Field this turn.
Yeah.
So play Lotus Field, sack 2 lands, play Growth Spiral, put Thespian Stage into play. Growth Spiral. Okay. Next turn I can play a Fae of Wishes as a chump block because we have a second one? Yeah.
Oh, buddy. Wow.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we're getting hit hard. We're getting hit for 8.
Oh, that was. Oh, well,
no,
I can sack the treasure.
Yeah, 8. Yeah. No, it could be 9.
Yeah.
They're definitely playing a Fae of Wishes blocker.
Yep.
And then we're realizing that this deck has no chance against Rebel Masters deck.
Yep.
So, play another stage, activate, blue and 1. Cool. Play that. Alright, everybody clench. They could also, on top of putting me in a horrifyingly deadly situation, they could still cast the possibility to storm this turn and completely screw us over.
Yeah.
And actually, I think they can do it and win the game instantly, because they could have a land drop, they can generate another treasure, which gives them 6 mana, which is enough? No. Yes. It is. So, Possibility Storm, the way it interacts with adventure creatures.
Yeah, so it turns into an Enter the Infinite, but then how do they win from there?
So they draw their whole deck, they put Borborygmos Enraged,
back.
Oh, and then they took the lands. Got it.
Then they play a 0-mana creature, usually Walking Ballista.
Yeah.
And then they will throw all their lands, yeah. That's the combo. So we're not taking all the damage, yay, but they can still play the Possibility Storm now and kind of lock us out. It is possible for us to go off, grab Ugin out of our deck, right? Yeah, he's in the deck. So as long as they don't cast Storm. Oh no. Jeez, yeah, I'm skipping out of this. This is just, ugh. Well, I feel playing this deck the way I thought I would, but
Yeah.
I've tried to give it a fair shake. The one match we did win was super fun, and I don't know if I'm like
Feels like an achievement unlocked deck.
Yeah, but I don't know if I'm mulliganing aggressively enough. I also don't. I don't know if this version is as good as I guess. So 4 Fae of Wishes and an Omniscience. I think that's the only things in the main deck that are the win condition. So a package of 5 is really small, which is kind of what you want in a deck like this. You want most of it to be the getting there.
Yeah.
Most of this deck is about getting two when you go off, and
Do you think this guy's a combo player?
Omni Contemplation could be. Not with that card.
Yeah.
Actually, no. It could be the Vraska Walking Ballista deck.
Vraska Walking Ballista?
Yeah. So Vraska Swarm's Eminence, the uncommon from Pore of the Spark, says whenever a creature you control with Death Touch deals damage, you get to put a +1/+1 counter on it.
Yes.
Right. So,
so you give
if you give your Walking Ballista Death Touch,
got it.
Yeah. So Sorin Imperious Bloodlord gives a creature lifelink and Death Touch, I think.
Okay.
And then there's also hold on. So play the field and then just opt, I guess. I don't know why I decided to put my Lotus Field in the middle of those 2 lands.
Just for the sweat.
I don't need that. I do need that. Super. Okay. So, and then there's also, because Sword Imperious Bloodlord gives lifelink, you can do Archangel of Thune, Sorin, and Walking Ballista. So there's Hoagland played the first one, and I think during the Vraska Swarm Eminence one, someone in the chat brought up the Archangel Thune one, so they did that one right after.
Huh.
Yeah, Fenza the Foremost. Yeah, that's a big beef. You gonna attack? You gonna do it? No? No, you don't want to pump? Alright, fine. Okay. So copy that. Do this thing. Having the Grazer in hand is actually okay, considering that we're going to try to go off next turn. So, depending on what we draw into with Pore over the pages. We do have 6, 10, 14 mana. So, we can get the Omniscience. Is that... Am I doing the math right? Yeah.
So
6 plus 4 plus 4.
4, yeah.
Yeah. Pore over the pages, and that's 1. So actually we have 15 mana. So we can grant it for Ugin to cast it, we can grant it for Omniscience to cast it. So I think what we'll do is play Pore over the pages first, because then we can do all of that afterwards anyway.
Yeah.
I'm gonna block Anafenza here. Just
soak up the most damage.
Yeah. Just in case. Well, and if I feel like I need to get Ugin, it would die anyway. And it would get exiled. Yeah, we might just get Ugin and eat their board.
Yeah.
It eats the clue too. No, clue's colorless.
No, clue's colorless, yeah.
I got there. We have the second Fae. Okay, so we just win. Cool.
We did it, and we don't even need the Pore over the pages? Yeah. Hilarious. So Hidden Strings. And this is turn 4.
I'm glad this deck is exactly as good as it is.
Well, there are very, very good players that seem to be doing pretty well with it, so it might be better than what I'm showing it off to be. We also might be hitting the low side of variance, so. But I feel you. I feel you. I mean, to be fair, even online, this does kill, at least very quickly.
It's not the killing quickly, it's the uninteractivity.
No, I agree with you, but I'm just saying if you're going to be uninteractable, you could at least have the decency to kill your opponent quickly.
Yeah.
Which this does. Put a card back. Thespian stage, as is tradition. We've officially cast 3 Fae of Wishes in this game. We get Jace.
None of that crap where Fae of Wishes turns into Fae of Wishes.
Oh.
What was so surprising?
My opponent wanted to see me play the combo.
You said explosion.
Yes.
Don't you mean expansion explosion?
No, I mean explosion. No, I mean expansion.
Yeah, that makes more sense. I think they've got the point.
I don't care.
Okay.
It's more important that I
display that you know what
I show them that I know that I made a mistake and I know the point.
Okay.
Yeah. So they're playing a bunch of dirty creatures that want to kill us. So submit.
Yeah, you just this.
So I will say that my experience this league has lined up with my experience this. What?
Are you worried about discard?
Oh, I guess I should be. I didn't see any in that game.
But they're just like an half-land deck.
Yeah.
They're probably playing 4 Thoughtseize.
Yeah, they're probably boarding in more discards. So take out the main deck Omniscience because I don't really care. Take out 1 Hidden Strings and an Opt, and I think my opponent submitted, so I can't fix it. If we get a third game, no, it's fine. If we get a third game, then we'll get it there. We have a vaguely unthoughtseizable hand here, so
yeah,
we got lucky. I misplayed and we got lucky. I don't know. I don't. This has not been the worst experience ever playing this in a league, but I know Rob loves playing Nexus of Fate, so I think this would be right up Rob's alley.
Oh boy.
I think I'm gonna bottom that. So with 2 Sylvan Scryings, I play Sylvan Scrying next turn. Then I have mana the next turn to play the Lotus Field and float mana, but that just lets me cast the next Scrying, so I don't need an extra land drop. Cool. Sorry, I just had to work that out in my head.
No, there's no need to apologize. It makes sense.
Yeah.
Also, it makes sense that you talk it out because you're streaming.
Yeah, no, I get it, but I also find that when I talk it out, I think a lot more clearly than when I just try to think it out.
I'm glad that works for you. For me, that's not the case at all.
But you get the same benefit from writing things out, right?
Oh yeah.
But that's what I find is that writing for me is useful, but it doesn't keep up with my thoughts.
So I
But
find
talking
that
things out,
visualizing helps.
sure. But I find that talking, I think when I talk it out, it forces me to visualize it. That's part of it. But I also think that talking things out works at a speed where I can comprehend my ideas. Whereas if I'm just thinking, the ideas go faster than my comprehension.
Yeah.
So it's like when I'm just thinking about stuff. Ooh,
Heroic intervention.
Yeah. Okay.
Wonder why they boarded that in.
I also wonder why they boarded that in. Okay. Play this. Trigger. Sylvan Scrying for Thespian stage. I've always thought I might be gay, but then it turned out I was a thespian.
Oh boy. Oh, Stewie.
And selfless spirit. That's
Smooth.
Yeah, that's smooth plug. You gotta get the smooth plug, you know?
My plug would be, hey, come see me.
Hey, come check out my channel. It's super sweet. Alright, so I don't think I'm in danger of dying this turn, so we're just gonna Thespian stage, turn that into this thing, and then opt. And we're doing this for the F6 equity because I don't think that they're gonna. Well, first of all, I have no interaction in my hand. But second of all, I don't think we can do anything with this. Do I need that? I don't think I need that for any reason. I just want to win. And I think I'm like pretty 100% this turn. Like obviously it's not deterministic, but like I'm going through a million cards here.
So you need hidden strings.
Yes, but I'm drawing 6 cards, discarding 2, and then I also have a dig through time. So like,
that's true.
So we're gonna go Pore, opt, and then dig through time because I think the right way to play the dig through time in this deck is to be able to fill in what you're missing after you've already done all of your other drawing. I think that makes sense.
Pore, dig.
No, Pore, opt, then dig. I mean, if I need to. Well, the center's Fae, so we just need the mana ramp right now. So 2 Pores gets me up to 8, which is not enough. But if we find 1 hidden strings, that puts us up to 10. Still not enough. We need 14. So we need 2 hidden strings or some combination of other things. Oh, we also have a land drop. Oh, we found the Omniscience, so 10 is enough.
Okay.
Yeah. So, discard a card, breeding pool, no problem there. Play that guy. So, make more mana again, play Pore. Okay, do that. Get that in there. Alright. Oh, crap.
Did you just...
Yes!
Oh, boy.
Did I just die? I think I just died. God damn it, Moto. Ugh. Why do I play decks I'm unfamiliar with?
I don't think it was the deck that was the problem. I think it's just the interface.
No, that's the way the interface responds to the deck, I guess, is a possibly more accurate way to say that. We're not technically dead, so what we're going to do is we're going to tap the screen. We're going to play Fae of Wishes. Crap. I wanted to leave blue. And then I could have opted, but I screwed that up too. So.
Why did you play the Fae of Wishes?
What?
Why did you play the Fae of Wishes?
To block.
It's not getting a chance to block.
Why not?
There's a trophy on his library.
Well, I didn't realize that interaction was anything I had to worry about. So you're right. I literally checked out. I remember I saw the trophy on top of their deck, and then the way my deck plays, that's not relevant.
True.
So I killed myself. Like, clearly I meant to just win the game there, so I wasn't worried about an Assassin's Trophy that was completely irrelevant to my winning the game. Like, it was a zero piece of information. Yeah, we're just dead. All right. So they get another game. All right.
Oh boy.
No,
Do
it's
we
all
bring
right.
the ley lines?
No, I don't think so. We didn't see any discard in that whole game. Being new to the format, I'm guessing they bought their cards, and probably the reason they don't have Thoughtseize is because they're like 20, 30 tickets each right now, because the MTG Finance game is stupid.
Is that more expensive than normal?
Oh yeah, it's crazy. Hold on. So allow me to welcome you to the wonderful world for MTG Finance. Let's go to Goldfish. Has the best setup for doing this. So let's look at Ugin, right? You know how expensive Ugin is in paper?
Yeah.
How much?
I think he's like
65, 75?
Yeah, I think he's in the 60s.
Right. So paper, 57 USD. Online, 421.
What?
Yeah, used to be 30 cents.
421?
Yep.
Holy smokes.
$4.21. For contrast, a standard legal card, what's his face? Cavalier of Thorns, right? Paper, it's like $10, maybe 20. Online, 60.
Dear God, Arena.
Yeah, and then Thoughtseize. Yes, you sniffed out the problem immediately. And then Thoughtseize has gone through a huge spike because of Pioneer. So literally, you can see it on the graph here. It was 7. That's when I bought mine. And it went up to 35, and now it's back down to 25-ish.
But that Ugin.
Yeah.
Holy smokes.
Yeah. I think we should mull this.
I don't think it does anything.
Yeah. This is bad.
I think we.
But as Scry opt, and yeah, I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna bottom Dig or Fae.
I would bottom Dig.
Okay.
Because Fae can at least block if stuff goes awry.
Yeah. If everything hits the fan.
Yep.
Stage. Thank you. So next turn we're gonna go opt, and
Hopefully
then we'll
into
see.
green land.
Yeah. Or a tap land. We'll see. Keep that. Will I? It doesn't.
I think you just want more lands.
I do. Well, that's not super useful.
Not
But...
that.
Oh, I finally got the Thoughtseize. Luckily, this is the worst hand we've had, so.
Yeah. I think he's just gonna take the Grazer.
I doubt it. There's no lands in this hand. The Grazer doesn't do anything.
I know Grazer is the only way you get pulled. What?
Fae of Wishes goes to the win condition. That makes sense. Oh, second Thoughtseize. Right.
This makes more sense.
Yeah, if the thing they should take right now, if they want to choke me, is Vizier. Because cycling Vizier is literally the only thing I can do right now. There it goes.
Yeah.
So I pretty much have no play other than that. Alright, I'm gonna play it. I don't need to play this Grazer yet, so I'm not going to. I'm gonna copy Temple of Mystery.
Yeah.
So this match should be a W in the column though, but
Yeah.
obviously my amazing misclick got us to this point, so. I blame Pore Over the Pages and that other one for having the most unintuitive
Hidden Strings?
Hidden Strings. Hidden Strings and Pore Over the Pages have like the most unintuitive thing. Because they are, as with everything else in Moto, they are technically correct. Which is definitely not the best kind of correct. Okay, question. Do I just jam this Lotus Field and sack one of my Thespian stages? I guess I do.
You're gonna sack the Thespians?
I have to sack one.
Yeah.
Like, I might as well. Yeah, because then next turn I get going.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna sack the one that hasn't copied anything yet. This can't block that yet, so that's fine. Okay. What?
No, I was gonna ask if you wanted to play Grazer, but it doesn't matter.
No, they can't block this. So.
Yeah, I just realized that. That's why I cut
I'm just keeping it because on the combo turn there's a potential to drop a second land in. I don't know if that's relevant, but like it's not gonna do anything on the board right now. So. Okay, next turn they get to draw one. No, just one. They don't have enough energy for two. They will get to draw one card every turn from here on out, though. One extra.
Yeah.
Which is, oh. I love that they drew 0 Thoughtseize in every other match, and then this one they hit double. Or triple, sorry, triple. I mean, at least they're not killing me quickly.
Yeah, Thoughtseize doesn't tend to do that. Growth Spiral?
I can't cast it.
Why not?
What do you mean, why not? I can't make blue in... Oh, I could have. Yeah. I wanted to get the double Lotus Field online first. They could be playing Field of the Dead, and if I draw a Pore this turn...
Isn't Field of the Dead actually...
Not Field of the Dead.
Oh, Field of
Ruin. Field of thing that is relevant.
Yep.
If they draw a Field of Ruin, then I could lose my temple there, which is actually a Thespian stage. So
yeah.
So, but now I could top deck Pore or Dig Through Time, and then just go. So we're gonna opt. I'm gonna see where we go. So Storm counts on 1. There's a Pore.
What they say.
Let's go!
No, when it rains, it pours.
That's right. Discard a Grazer. Okay. Out of all the things I can cast here, I don't have more mana. So I think what we do is wait until their end of turn, and then play Dig Through Time.
Is there a reason why you're doing that? If they go Voice, it's...
If they go... I'm planning on winning next turn, right?
Okay.
So this turn I can block Selfless Spirit, and next turn I just go off.
Sure.
So I don't... Like, I'm just... Is there... Because I don't think I can reasonably go off this turn? Well, hold on. So if I dig, I have 4 mana left. I can hit a Pore, or I can hit a Hidden Strings. I can hit 2 Hidden Strings. 4 mana takes me to 12, so I could grant it for Ugin. So I hit 2 Hidden Strings, I can Ugin. If I hit 1, I have 8 mana, I can Fae. And then next turn, I could Omniscience.
Well, yeah, either way, you want to wait 1 turn.
Yeah.
So I get what you're saying.
Yeah, I think the way to do it is to dig on the end of their turn. The playing the second Grazer doesn't... It causes me to tap one of my
Lotus Fields now, which means I can't.
Cast Growth Spiral.
But that's exactly what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I get to cast Growth Spiral after the dig. Okay, and they're not even attacking with Spirit. So hopefully they didn't draw their 4th Thoughtseize and or their Lost Legacy.
Lost Legacy. Oh boy.
Yeah, if they lost Legacy, Fae of Wishes, I think I'd lose. Abzan Charm. Yep, that's fine. Sweet card.
Yeah. What's the other one's like Exile? Yeah, 3 or greater.
Yeah. Okay, so green, blue. Okay. Cast Growth Spiral first. Yeah, because it draws me a card, which could be anything. It could even be a boat. Put that into play. No. I'll use the full 4 mana on dig, because if I draw another dig,
yeah,
this preserves my graveyard. There we go. So just like I called it, we're going to dig again next turn. We're also going to grab a Growth Spiral. Okay, so not the best dig, but that's why we did it at the end of the turn. And that's why I was like, I didn't want to cast it on my turn, because it was like, that was likely to happen then. Okay, so we've got Vizier, which puts us up 1 mana, which is not great. So I think we dig first, and we're still looking for hidden strings. I hit 2. Alright, that's game, I think. Yeah. So, field goes up, strings, this one, this one. Alright, very carefully, pay. Yes. Yes. No. Okay. Yes. Yes. Oop. Okay. So 6, 10. I think we. Do I have enough to win? Hold on. So 14, which I can get, gets me Wish for Omniscience. I can play the Fae of Wishes for free, but then I'm finished. So I think we're going for Ugin, we're just going to exile everything.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
Yeah, which is not great, but it's okay. Keeps us in the game. So granted. Yes. Yeah. Because we could play the Omniscience, but it doesn't do enough. So Ugin keeps us in the game. Cast. Exile 2. Hopefully they don't have a Murder Strider in here.
Yeah, I hope not.
Okay. And play.
Play
Yeah, I think because I have the spare mana now. I don't think it's likely that a haste creature could come out. If one is going to come out, it's going to be a questing
This allows
beast.
you to double block one of those menace guys next turn.
Yeah,
or
Glint
turn
Sleeve
after.
Siphoner.
Yeah, Glint Sleeve Siphoner.
Yeah. They have drawn a lot of cards, so they probably have a stockpile of stuff to happen here. Could be a questing beast right now, which would be really bad because it puts us on a 1-turn clock. D-Spark. Well,
Ouch.
I mean...
They had something, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So we're going to go get more mana. Thespian Sage.
How busted would it be if Grazer was a 1/2?
Really busted?
Yeah.
I don't know, because it being an 0/3, especially in Standard, has been a big deal. Like, it's just so hard to kill. I don't really want to play Fae of Wishes into their open mana, so I'm not going to. I don't know what
their hand is, but that's fine. That is a several turn clock. If they can despark on the turn where I go off for Jace, that kills me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Or it causes me to kill myself.
Yep.
So I'm going to hold the breeding pool to pick up for the Fae of Wishes activatable.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I'm going to growth spiral here. I'm not going to put that into play. Cool. So I can block their Gideon and bounce my Fae. Or if I want to just play safe, I can bounce my Fae now. And then next turn I have 9, 10, 11 mana.
How would they kill your Fae?
With any removal spell.
Because if they have Fatal Push, it just doesn't matter. I guess
They could have 2.
they could have multiple removal spells, sure.
Also, the reason I would leave it in play this turn is to block and then bounce.
Yeah.
And if I'm not going to do that, then...
Yeah, there's just no point.
Yeah. And because I have 10 mana next turn...
Well, the other thing is, if you get Thoughtsseized...
Sure.
I don't know if that's less likely than removal, though. So...
I think actually the right thing to do is don't block with Fae of Wishes and get fancy, or if I do, block the Night token that's not going to kill it. Yeah, block the Night token, put the Grazer in front of Gideon if you 5/5s that.
Yeah.
And then they need 2 removal spells, which is less likely. Because removal hasn't really been relevant in this matchup, so they're not likely to have boarded in like a bunch. In fact, they most likely boarded out most of their removal. They left in Despark because it kills planeswalkers and things of that nature. Wait. How is Fae of Wishes worded? It's outside the game. Okay, so this is perfect. They did this in a way that was most beneficial for me. Do I keep Opt or Vizier? Vizier only pluses me 1 mana. So I think I keep the Opt.
Yeah. Opt gives you 2 looks.
Yeah. We're looking for Pore, Dig Through Time. Not pretty cool. Definitely not Botanical Sanctum. Alright. Well. So I've got 10 mana. So I can grant it for something that costs 6, which is not many useful things. So it really depends on the draw step. History. Yep. So we died.
Are we dead?
I can wish for Fog.
Yeah. You can wish for Fog and play the Fairy.
Yep. Well, I guess. Yeah.
That's weird. Gideon turns himself into a human soldier ally, but he pumps out knight allies.
Correct.
It's just odd.
Well, he's always been a soldier. He's not a knight.
Yeah, but I just wonder why he pumps out knights and not soldiers.
Yeah, that's interesting because there's no knight tribal in Zendikar.
BFC,
in that, in BFC that's not a thing. So you're right. Like that's weird. It's not voice. I can fog now. I mean, it doesn't matter, but
yeah.
I guess fogging now means they don't have to attack. Ooh. Like, oh no, they get to keep their blockers. I really wish that they hadn't broken the wishes, because I would like to wish for my Ugin back.
Oh yeah.
When they created the Exile Zone, they broke all the wishes, in my opinion, or they unbroke them, depending on how you want it.
I wish the wishes were at least like, because it feels like the way they've been changed, they've functionally changed.
They have functionally changed.
Whereas They could have easily made a errata to have like the Karn text.
Right, I agree with you. Like it's. But then they printed Fae of Wishes, which doesn't get cards from exile.
Yeah, which is odd.
So Vizier gets me +1 mana. So I can wish for Anger of the Gods, which would board wipe them, and I'd stay alive for one more turn. Because Gideon doesn't kill me on his own.
Yeah, and he doesn't get the buff either from the night thing.
Yeah. History, yeah. Well, history's only on one lore counter. No, it's on 2. All right, yeah. I mean, this is the best possible time to do this move, I guess. And then in theory, we could draw Pore over the pages next turn and then just go. So let's do it. I mean, to be fair, if I was going to punt that last game and go into one more game, this has been pretty neat. Like, as games go, this is like pushing this deck to its absolute limit.
I mean, you got Thoughtseize 3 times.
Yeah, no, and I'm saying I'm still in this somehow.
Yeah, that's weird.
Like barely, but like I'm in it. Like I'm still alive in theory. Nope. Hold on. Heroic Intervention.
Heroic Intervention.
Oh my god. Oh my god, do
It's
it.
gonna happen. He's gonna do it.
Abzan Charm.
So.
Oh, they can put them on one creature. Oh, what a tilt. Okay, but I could play Fae of Wishes as a blocker.
Yes, you can.
So we're still technically in this.
You're still technically in this, but functionally dead.
Yeah. I mean, so next turn we get a redraw that pluses 1 mana. So.
What would you want to draw?
Pore over the pages and Nature God.
Okay.
And either of those get us closer to the win. Or they just have a fatal push or Assassin's Trophy here.
I was really hoping that was a Heroic Intervention.
Me too. I was really excited. Yeah. Making a big boy. Okay. Gotta play through my blockers. So finally my heroic Fae of Wishes dies. Did a lot of work.
It did, yeah, quite a bit.
This is the 4th Thoughtseize. Nope. 2 mana. 3 mana. Courser. Okay. Temple. Game on life. Sure. Please reveal the top of your deck. Oh, they're deciding whether we want to pay or not. Reveals history. Plays another history. Alright, so we're super duper dead. Alright, drew your land. Alright. Trigger.
On Pore.
Pore or any kind of redraw. Dig.
Okay, dig.
Dig is big game. Dig's big game.
Come on.
Oh, come on. Pore, Omniscience, Growth Spiral. I think you have to take the Pores, right?
We have to take both Pores.
Yeah. I've got 9 mana in play, but yeah. But Pore puts me way up on cards, so
Yeah.
it is very possible we get there. Any order. Cool. I have a land drop, and there's nothing else. I guess that could have been something I wanted
That
to
could have been
discard.
what you discarded.
Yeah, I just figured it out, but that's fine. We're probably okay.
Yep.
Okay, untap up to 2 lands. Yes. Yeah, I'll discard one of these.
One of the lands.
Alright, so that Pore got us literally nothing useful, but it got us 3 cards deeper in the deck.
This one got us a Hidden Strings and a dig.
And a dig and a Fae. Hold on.
Oh my god.
So, Hidden Strings puts us up 4 mana. That's puts us at 10, 11, 12. So you still need more. Roy, I need more. Hold on, how many Hidden Strings are in exile? Is it 2, or is there's 2 in my bin?
I don't. I think so. There's
Just be 2.
one more in the deck. Yeah, there's one more in the deck. All right, we got to hit it. I think.
Come on.
Yeah. There also might be one more Pore. Not entirely sure.
Thought there'd be 2.
No, we hit some earlier. Oh, there's Hidden Strings and Vizier.
Okay.
Think we
we're still in this.
Think we did it? I think we did it. Yeah, we have enough mana now, and we have a Fae. I cannot believe we bought enough turns there. That was remarkable. So that kind of makes up for how crappy and annoying I found the rest of this league, but and I do wonder if there's a chance that somewhere along the lines, because I wasn't enthused about playing this deck,
if it affected how you played.
Yeah, because I feel like if I would respected the deck a little more, maybe this could have happened more often. But
why did you want to play the deck?
So Alex put the article that he wrote. He wrote the article that I sent to you about this deck, and he put it in the judge chat.
Yeah.
And basically, I fired off on him, going, "Oh, like this is the worst kind of deck ever. You're bad people for playing this. I only play the most fair of decks." And I realized I hadn't really played a deck like this in a long, long time. And I just kind of said to myself, like sometimes, granted, cast Omniscience, yes. Sometimes it's fun to do the thing that you don't normally do, just to get out of your comfort zone.
Yeah.
Put that one back. There's one more Fae in the deck.
Just one more.
Granted.
Is all you need.
Oh, wait, no, but I have the one in exile. So I could cast...
But you don't have mana.
No, Omniscience. Can I not cast one in exile? Oh, Omniscience says in your hand.
Yeah.
That's fine. So that was worth pointing out to myself. Jace.
You're going to plug your stream once more?
Yeah. Boom. Got him. So we hit the 2-3. Obviously not an impressive record. Deck was more fun and, I don't know, better than I expected it to be. With this...
So you won 3 games in a match.
Yes, that's true. I did. My opponent did 0-3 that match. I think is the that's usually what was it, the Magic player way to say it.
Yeah.
What was the one? It was Bob Maher Jr. or someone else.
Oh yeah.
Where he played the top. He was the top 8 in a pro tour, so it was 5 matches, and he won the best of 3, and he lost 5 matches, or he lost every single. Yeah. He won the best of 5 and he lost every single game.
Yeah.
I can't remember if it was Bob Maher Jr. or if it was like really young John Finkel. One of them.
Bob Maher.
It was Bob Maher? Yeah, I think so.
Sure it was.
Yeah, me too. Anywho, wrap up thoughts. It was fun. I might play this on my own at some point off stream where I can think more and get more reps in with it. I'm not sure about that. I guess, so in the words of one of the great combo players of Toronto, Ontario, sometimes you just gotta blast off, and I guess this is definitely that. If I was ever going to play this in paper, I would goldfish it a lot, because most of those games, it barely mattered what my opponent did. The only thing that mattered was how fast do I combo off and win. So, being able to do that, though, I think we did it on turn 4 once, out of nowhere. It just didn't really look like we were going to have it, but Grazer is a hell of a drug. Comparing our starts with Grazer to our starts without Grazer, it's obviously insane for this deck.
be able to turn to play a Sylvan Scrying for Lotus Field, and then and then have the Thespian stage in your hand, or vice versa, is just insane. And I think that's how we turn forward. So, because you need that extra turn to set up the second Lotus Field, and then from there you can go off. Anywho, gonna kick Moto. Gonna swap the cards over for some blue-black control. Let's pop that deck list up here. So real quick, gonna do this one. Gonna throw that up on the stream decker, and we will be back after intermission. No, wait. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all get to the lobby. Get ourselves some snacks.
Oh, Mr. Burns.
Huge fan. Huge fan of Mr. Burns. Thanks for co-piloting through that, of course.
Oh,
made
no
it
worries.
much more tolerable.
Yeah, that deck.
It's something, huh?
I'm reading up about sloth fur and algae.
For an analogy?
No, algae.
What is algae?
Like, sometimes like moss and algae grow in their hair.
Wait, real?
Yeah, I'm not kidding.
Okay, then.
Yeah. There's like a symbiotic algae.
Huh.
Yeah.
Is it because they move so slowly? Like, do most creatures move fast enough that algae can't grow?
I think that's part of it. That might be part of it.
I would assume it is, yeah. Like, I would assume most creatures move fast enough that, like,